supposed to be up top hauling sacks. Get to it!
Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking, though. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you. She might take...
Oi, Wojtek. Could you stop gabbing and come and help?
Can't you see I'm talking to someone?
I ain't seen you here. Are you new and all? Well, I'm Magda.
Aye, I'm new here. Just like Wojtek here.
It's great to have some new lads here.
Oh, aye. Henry, how about you bugger off? I wouldn't want a repeat of our last disagreement.
It'd end up differently this time.
Are you also helping Wojtek's uncle?
What uncle?
Wojtek here said he's helping his uncle, Osina the blacksmith.
No, I'm not helping anyone's uncle. This is a punishment, just like with Wojtek here.
A punishment?
Aye, we got into a bit of a fight at Lord Samin's wedding.
What? Are you trying to make a fool of me?
Ah, that's not quite how it was.
You wretch.
Oh, thanks. You really are a cunt.
A cunt? While you're having fun chatting up girls, I'm hauling sacks. If anyone's a cunt, it's you.
Tss. Don't worry, I'll find you.
Well, that's to drop it. Unlike my opinion about their majesties, someone might really take an interest in your opinion about the chamberlain.
Back! A bit longer and I'll be hunched over like my granny.
You might not be so hard on folk if they tried a little harder, though. You know, Master Alden.
Careful.
Saw him, but I didn't speak with him. Did he seem off to you? All them seem off to me. Although it's true,
The third toll. I better get moving.
come on, mate. And he didn't notice you. Friend, who are you?
That's that.
Hey, vagabond!
I finished hauling the sacks. What now?
How should I know? They told me to think up some job for you, so you wouldn't be idle. So if you want to pass the time, go ahead, but do it sensibly.
Well, I'd say there's plenty of work to do around here. I'll gladly help you with something.
Aye, but I've only got work in the forge, and that ain't for everyone. I'm a respected tradesman here, understand?
I'm a blacksmith too, even if I don't look the part right now.
Oh, really?
Aye. My pa was a blacksmith, a respected one.
Then you might actually be some use to me. At least I wouldn't have to work my fingers to the bone all the time. I'll tell you what, go to the forge. The fire's gone cold. I haven't had much time for, well, the trade. So fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kabat. He's our groom. Always bothering me that you don't have shoes for the horses. And there's only one nag stabled here now that his lordship's away with his men.
All right. How many should I make?
How many legs does a horse have?
4.
Smart lad. We've got one horse. That's 4 times 1. But Kabat's already got 3. So that's 4 minus 3, which is...
1. All right.
You'll find everything you need in the trunk in the forge. It's there, past the gate.
All right. But I was told not to go there.
And now I'm telling you to go. And when it's done, bring it to me to check so you don't make me look bad. Off you go. Lads, this here
Where's that fool of a blacksmith? That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now? Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
I should move it.
Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith?
The 4th bell.
That that miserable blacksmith? Where is he now? Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith?
Well, I've got half finished.
Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith?
I have to move it. Just a bit more, and I'll be done.
Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
Good. That looks finished.
Loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes.
I beg you, let his wounds be healed, and if you take him from this world, welcome him in to your heavenly kingdom. Take him to your bosom, for he is a good Christian and a fine man. Amen.
What's the matter, good wife? Why are you standing here grumbling?
Because of that damn blacksmith. I'm waiting here for him like for Judgment Day. The lock on my spice chest is stuck, and Sir Otto will be back any time. How am I to bake gingerbread without ginger, eh?
Can I help you somehow?
No, unless you can pick a lock. And decent folk don't know how to do that.
I know how to do it, but first I have to get tools for it.
All right, I'll wait here. Another while won't kill me.
About that horseshoe.
Well, did you get it done?
Yeah. Here.
Well, what are you standing around here for? I told you to take it to Kabat.
No. You told me to bring it and show it to you.
You're a smart one, eh? Well, now I'm telling you to go to Kabat with it. He's our groom. Most likely he'll be idling by the upper stables, the grouch. Just between the two of us, he's a very unpleasant fella. Unlike me.
I can't wait. I brought you those horseshoes. I mean, horseshoe.
That took long enough. I've only got one horse here and I've got nothing to shoe him with. And you know who gets in the shit over it?
You?
Exactly. Mistakes are punished here, so either I'd end up reduced to beggary, or I'd have to go back to what I was doing before. And I wouldn't like that.
What did you do before?
You're a bit inquisitive, ain't you?
Well, I get the feeling you're actually proud of it.
Let's just say I haven't always made an honest living. Is that enough for you?
Not quite. I'd also like to know if you've still got any tools.
I might be able to find something, but I'll tell you, it won't come cheap.
Let's see what you've got.
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then. Take care then, and thanks for nothing.
What about those lockpicks?
Shh! Not so loud. So, as I said, it won't be cheap.
Isn't there maybe something I could do for you in exchange?
Well, since you're offering, I lost something playing dice and I'd like to have it back. A very nice turquoise rosary.
Who did you lose it to?
Father Nicodemus. That priest rolls dice like the devil himself was guiding his hand.
Don't worry. I'll get it for you.
But with no trouble, all right?
Naturally. Do you know where Captain Thomas is? I heard he was in a bad way.
It's true, son. It doesn't look good for him. Why do you ask?
I'd like to pray with him.
A kind thought, but you can't get to Thomas. I had him moved during the night up to the chapel in the Maiden.
Why can't I get there?
You know, the castle chapel is an important place. Only Lord von Berghoff, his kin, and a few others are allowed there.
Like you, for instance.
Naturally. It's certainly good of you to want to pray for Thomas, but you can do that anywhere without having to disturb him.
Why did you take him to the chapel?
The surgeon is away with Lord von Berghoff, and Thomas has got considerably worse. I don't like to say it, but there's nothing left but to pray for a miracle.
Uh-huh. I'll be going then.
Go, and don't forget about that prayer.
What if my soul is burdened with sin? Is there a way to cleanse it?
Of course, son. You can redeem yourself with an indulgence, or take the path of repentance and atone for your sins with a pilgrimage. It will improve your reputation with people, but beware. Making a pilgrimage does not erase your crimes in the eyes of the law, nor does it release you from paying a fine. And you, if I'm not mistaken, have a few, similar concerns. Come find me when you have atoned for your worldly sins.
It seems like you'd be glad to have someone to play with.
Alea jacta non est, my friend. The die has not been cast, and that grieves me. No one wants to play with me, so I'll be quite glad if you join me. And for what shall we play? You don't look too well off.
What did you do that no one wants to play with you? I hope you don't cheat.
Certainly not. Although it may look that way at times, since fortune is exceptionally good to me. Do not expect any tricks from me. It would be a sin.
And isn't playing dice a sin, too?
It's not as if we were Roman soldiers playing dice for Christ's cloak, is it?
I never understood what they wanted that robe for. I doubt Jesus had any finery.
They sat on the robe, so they wouldn't feel the cold. You see, at that time of year, it was pretty cold in Golgotha.
Cold? Wasn't Christ crucified at Easter?
Yes, but it's more complicated. The lunar calendar, leap years, and whatnot.
Uh-huh. I heard you have a certain turquoise rosary.
Aye, it belonged to Kabat, although belonged is a strong word.
How do you mean?
Kabat is known for having some peculiar things in his property, if you grasp my meaning.
Hang on. You're saying you don't mind holding on to a stolen item?
And who should I give it back to? I doubt Kabat will tell me who he took it from. Besides, you've got to admit a rosary belongs in the hands of a servant of the Lord. It's safe with me. Once its owner turns up, I'll gladly give it back to him.
Or lose it in a game of dice? I wouldn't say it's very safe in your hands.
I'm a priest. not a saint. So what of it?
Let's play for it then.
Certainly, why not? As long as you put up a decent wager against it.
Maybe we better leave it for now. I don't have very much coin at the moment.
As you wish, friend. But if you should change your mind, I'll be glad to play.
So, are you still looking for someone to play against?
Indeed I am, friend.
Well, appearances can deceive. Let's play for coin.
Heavenly music to my ears, friend.
Maybe we better leave it for now. I don't have very much coin at the moment.
As you wish, friend. But if you should change your mind, I'll be glad to play. Careful!
Leave me alone. I've no time for chat.
The bell's ringing for hands the 5th time. I could see where it leads to. Or I could drown. Ah, shit. Oh, this was a bad idea. But it seems I won't drown, at least. The 6th bell. Half the time is up.
And when that's all done...
Hans! Are you there?
Henry! Is that you? You've got to get me the fuck out of here. They want to hang me.
Yes. Unfortunately, that's true. They're building a scaffold in the courtyard.
Jesus Christ! You've got to find that Captain Thomas, who can testify who we are.
I know, but they took him during the night up to the chapel in the Maiden Tower. They won't let me in there.
Jesus! Why do I have to have such rotten luck? Christ's wounds.
Don't blaspheme. A person in your shoes can't risk that.
It's all the same. How did you get in here anyway? Did they let you come and see me?
Oh, not exactly. I shouldn't be here. And if they catch me, the game's up.
That's not good. There's a guard just around the corner watching the jail.
Can you try and distract him? I'll hide in the meanwhile.
Sneak into the torture chamber opposite. It's empty now, fortunately.
Don't piss me off. Shut your gob, you idiots.
Stuck into cleaning, so you don't show me up in front of his lordship. Oof, what did I do to deserve this? Oh! And make sure those liverwursts are well roasted, so they're crisp on the outside as juicy on the inside. Nothing half-cooked. Oof, what did I do to deserve this? Oh! And make sure there's a goosing sauce prepared, and that it's not too sweet like the last time.
Hey! You're not allowed here.
Sir, I want to ask you something.
You? What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be helping outside in the courtyard? Christ! Ah! First you cause mayhem at a noble wedding, and now you go snooping around where you shouldn't.
I noticed, sir, that something is troubling you. I could help you.
How could a vagabond like you help me?
One vagabond isn't the same as another, sir. It can be hard to tell the difference between beggars and us students from Prague, but we have a bit of knowledge.
And what are you doing here? Prague is a long way off.
I'm here to gain experience. Our professors encouraged us to travel the world, but I ran out of coin and things went from bad to worse.
Mm-hmm. And where did you study?
Prague University, of course. So far, I've completed the Septem Artes Liberalis, and I'm getting ready for the Quadrivium.
Oh. Well, my nephew had some difficulties with arithmetic in the Quadrivium.
Oh, I understand. It's a difficult subject, and I'm a bit anxious about it myself. Nevertheless, although I don't have a degree in medicine, I have learned a few things.
Well, you really surprise me, lad.
Anyway, I'll examine you and try to make a diagnosis.
Yes, that should help.
With your permission, I'll examine you, sir.
What? Here and now?
Now, don't worry, I'll just have a look at you. You don't have to lie down or strip.
I'm glad to hear it.
You're quite pale and rather sweaty.
When it comes upon me, I sweat a lot.
Your eyes are all right. Do you have ringing in your ears?
No.
Do your hands shake?
Well, I'm not the youngest, but it's nothing too bad.
All right. Did you get advice from anyone about it? Have you tried anything for the pain?
Well, I talked to our surgeon. He just said it was odd and told me nothing more. So I went to Kolin to see Professor Joachim Bavorsky, and he advised me.
Yes? What?
It's a little awkward for me to talk about, I must admit.
Master Chamberlain, I'm here as a practitioner of the medical arts. You can rest assured that whatever you tell me will remain between us.
All right. The professor spoke at length about Jupiter and the houses, and then he told me that my bodily humours are out of balance.
I would expect so. And what did he recommend?
Well, that I should get more silver into my body. So I wear more silver jewellery, and when there's a full moon, I go to the meadow here below the castle, naked.
Really? So you're taking it quite seriously. And has it worked?
No, but there'll be a full moon soon, so I could damn well use some other advice.
I understand. Tell me, Master Chamberlain, does it hurt all the time, or does it come in waves?
No, not all the time. More like I get attacks.
Uh-huh. And these attacks, have you noticed whether something sets them off?
Well, it's worse when I get upset.
And does it get worse in autumn, when it gets colder?
Yes, it's usually worst in October. Then I don't even have to get upset for it to start.
All right, that makes sense. Tell me, sir, what do you usually eat?
Well, I often eat from the banquet table.
So, a lot of roasted game?
Yes, and pâtés, goose, duck. I dine as befits my status.
I see. Sir, I'm afraid you have a stomach ulcer. If it's not treated, you could even die of it.
Good God! What should I do?
The main thing is a strict diet. No fatty or heavy foods. In other words, nothing from the banquet table. You have to eat boiled white meat, poultry or fish, lots of vegetables, and gruel.
Gruel? Like a...
Yes, like the common folk. And another thing, you mustn't get angry, under any circumstances.
What? I mean, what?
That's the way. Oh, and I'll get you a herbal potion. I know exactly what will do you good.
Can't you get me that potion right now?
I don't have the required remedy, but I could brew it. Only I don't have the apparatus for that. And also, I I could use some medical literature.
Don't worry about that. Our surgeon is also often at a loss. I expect you'll find everything you need in his study. It's upstairs in the Crone. That's the second tower. Now we're under the Maiden. Do you know how to get there?
I think so. But I was told to stay only in the outer courtyard. I wouldn't want to get in trouble.
Trouble? I'm the one who has trouble. Don't worry. Tell them I sent you. Just go, for heaven's sake.
All right. I'll go and get something for you.
Good. If you'd be so kind. Oh! Christ almighty! And make sure those liver bursts are well roasted, so they're crisp on the outside and juicy on the inside. Nothing half-cooked. Sit still. Just talk. Make my stomach. And don't forget to light the fire in the main hall.
The 7th bell.
forget to light the fire in the main hall. It's as cold there as a dungeon. And that doesn't do... Here he is!
Wait! I surrender!
Felt like doing a bit of robbery, did you? Snooping around on other people's property like that? For now, you'll pay a fine. But if we find out there's anything missing, we'll charge you with theft.
Utter nonsense. All of this. You're keeping me from an important mission. You'll have to answer to the nobility for this.
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this.
Quick, quick! Sir Otto will be back any time, so make sure everything's in order. I don't want to see any idling here. So...
Oh, what's that stench?
It's the 8th bell. I need to hurry.
Or some leftovers. The kitchen's up top. I don't think there's much there.
Scrub you're after. You'll have to wait. I've been here for ages. I'll have to go on duty too.
Let me pass. The Master Chamberlain isn't well, and he sent me to the surgeon's study for medicine.
All right then. But nothing better go missing there.
Don't worry. I suppose you're waiting here for a bite to eat.
Damn right. Like, I know they're preparing a banquet for his nibs, but they could have left one cook here. Or at least a bit of gruel, for Christ's sake.
I can try and find something for you.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Not really. Besides, I'm quite hungry myself.
Go and look then. There's some baths down below. There might be something there. I'd go myself, but if someone saw me there, I'd be in trouble. Ever since... well, never mind.
I'll figure it out somehow. I'll be going then.
Go. And if you meet the cook, send her here. If they left at least a crust of bread...
You! What do you want?
I'd like to use your services.
Certainly. My baths are at your service.
I'd like to get to know one of your pretty bathmates.
All right, but money up front.
Nah, that's too much. I won't pay that much for it.
I'm offering honest services at an honest price. But suit yourself.
I'll have a look at your wares.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then?
Ninth
I
bell.
apologize.
Only 3 to go.
Oh, what a stench! You ought to be ashamed.
Jesus Christ, I can smell you from over here.
Ugh!
The 10th bell. I don't have much time left.
You!
I need help.
Who doesn't? I still have to clean out all the fireplaces in the crown. Do you know how many there are?
I don't know or care. I was sent here by the Chamberlain. He wants me to help him with his stomachache.
That slimy toad. If he doesn't watch out, his stomach will be the least of his worries.
Well, you look like you know your way around here. Maybe you can help me.
Why should I?
I'm not stupid. You've no business here. You're snooping around in the surgeon's stuff, and God knows what else. It could land you in trouble.
Oh, yeah? How?
Well, for instance, I could take something here. Don't forget, I might be slaving here today, but tomorrow they'll get fed up with me and they'll probably kick me out by morning. And you'll still be here. So it'll be on you. For sure someone saw you coming here.
And you too, no?
Well, there's quite a big difference between you and me. The guards don't pay much attention to me, but you...
I get it. Sometimes it's an advantage.
And sometimes not. So, to the point.
All right. If it's medicine you're after, the surgeon has a store across the corridor. There's all sorts of junk there, but there's one chest where he puts stuff that he hasn't used up. He locks it carefully, but you might get lucky.
And what if there's nothing interesting for me in there?
Then tough luck. But you can go and have a look at his records. That crackpot writes down everything he does. Maybe he gave someone something that might be of interest to you.
All right. Thanks.
And now get out of my way. Simple maid like me has lots of work to do in this castle.
The 11th toll of the bell. The last before the execution starts. So, are you still looking for someone to play against?
Indeed I am, friend.
Do you still have that rosary?
I do. Do you still covet it? Fine, as long as you have something to wager.
Let's play for it then.
Certainly, why not? As long as you put up a decent wager against it.
No problem. Here it is.
Come on, then. Show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
You could say that. They found a dead body stuck in the wheel on Sunday.
Kidding. Who was it?
Some vagabond. God rest his soul. Get
Yeah.
this. Miller Boschka says he was in the water at least a week, judging by the state of his body.
So what? Somebody.
That's as far as I go. It's yours.
The river there has a powerful current. The dead man had been floating down the river for at least a week, without anyone noticing. Exactly. That's not all. The dead man had a gold chain round his neck. Can you believe it? Someone bumped him off and didn't
If
even
I was
rob
you,
him.
I'd take it.
That is strange. I reckon something devilish was involved. Don't see something like that every day.
Farewell. Farewell, friend.
Aye, that'll do. That'll do me. Roll. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
And make sure there's a goose in sauce prepared. And that it's not too sweet like the last time. Ow! starting up
Are
again.
you looking to steal something? Someone's broken into my house. I'm sure he wants
Are
to
you
steal
deaf?
something.
Yield!
All right! You caught me. I surrender. The seventh bell.
Now I'll show you. You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people's property. You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything. Otherwise, we'll deal with your unruliness in the pillory.
Take me away.
Now show me what you've got. Let's see if you have anything stolen on you.
All right. Have a look then.
All right then. I don't see anything else suspicious. You won't avoid punishment. Let's go!
And make sure there's a goose in... sauce prepared. And that it's not too sweet like the last time. Ow!
On duty too.
The seventh bell.
Show your stuff! You should have yielded. Now we'll display your corpse on the pillory. Punishment by the blade. My fate. I'm wounded. We're gonna gut you, you horse.
I won't cut you to pieces. And make sure there's a goose in sauce prepared. And that it's not too sweet like the last time.
Scrub you're after. You'll have to.
The seventh bell.
Lord be with you. What do you need?
So, are you still looking for someone to play against?
Indeed I am, friend.
Do you still have that rosary?
I do. Do you still covet?
Let's play for it then.
Certainly. Why not?
No problem. Here it is.
We'll see whose side luck is on today. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. That's still all right. It'd be worse if you already had 3 ones. Like this. Aye, that'll do. That'll do me. Roll. Aren't those dice sad that you're just letting them sit there? Here. These ones here. Ha ha!
Aha! Another win. It seems Fortune is very fond of me, and who could blame her? So, would you like to try your luck again?
Why not? I've got to win sometime.
Indeed.
Only, it seems I'm out of coin.
That is misfortunate, friend. Here! I'd bash you in the face myself, but I'll leave that up to the experts.
Okay. Send my
Eighth
greetings
bell.
to the
I
devil.
need to hurry.
Don't think I won't cut you to pieces. Your face!
Oh! The pain.
If you're after some leftovers,
Scrub you're after. You left.
I'm sorry.
The 7th bell.
Greetings, lad. What brings you here?
So, are you still...
Indeed.
Do you still...
I do.
Let's play for it then.
Sir.
No problem.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones. Aye, that'll do. These ones here. Like this. Kurva! Bloody dice! Fuck that!
Oh dear. Well, what's to be done? I hate to part with this rosary. It's a fine thing.
I'll be glad. Kabat stole it anyway, so this will ease your conscience.
I don't know why people always imagine that we clerics take a special interest in our consciences. Anyway, wouldn't you like to bet again? It would be only fair for you to give me a chance to recover my loss.
Sorry, but I'm not going to play for this rosary. In that case, I'll be going.
Well, if you change your mind, come back. I can always find time for dice.
have that rosary for you. It's very nice.
Great. Let's have a look.
Here you have it.
Good fella. Here's a bit of equipment for you in exchange. I don't suppose I'll be needing it again.
And don't gobble everything up, fella.
Give it a scrub you're after. You'll have to...
It's the 8th. Hell, I need to hurry.
You?
Who are you, actually?
Me? I'm just cleaning here.
And what were you doing at the pond, then?
I thought we straightened that out the last time you bothered me. I have no idea what you're talking about.
What's your name?
What's it to you?
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. It's just Nvidia deciding that we're not going to use that microphone anymore. We're going to use this microphone. I've got so many fucking audio things here that it's like I can't see them all. So I was wondering why my captions weren't working. Thanks for the update, Kev. Too many channels. Not enough. Not enough channels. I'm Henry.
I'm Henry.
Well, that's nice.
I think I might look up cheats and see if I can skip this level, because this level is boring.
We both know you're
really
right.
boring.
The question is, why?
Says someone who was just sitting in a jail cell and will end up right back there if anyone calls the guards on him.
How are things down? Oh, yeah, not too bad. I got a couple of days off. Took a couple of days off to play Avowed, but from all the reports, it's pretty average, so I'm not really looking forward to that. This game was great until they locked me into this fucking castle. It's like a bloody escape room. It's an escape room with a timer.
You know I was locked up. For such an uncaring girl, your interest is a bit suspicious.
Right. I spend the whole day following you and the arrogant fool around, spying on you.
That's exactly what I think.
Well, think again. You? What in God's name are you doing here?
You never finished KCD1? Yeah, I never played it. I'm looking for something.
Well, look somewhere else.
I guess I failed this conversation. Who are you actually? I need help.
I need help.
Who doesn't? I still have to clean out all the fireplaces in the crown. Do you know how many there are?
All this conversation is kind of annoying when you're under the clock. I'm looking for medicine.
I don't know or care. I was sent here by the Chamberlain. He wants me to help him with his stomachache.
That slimy toad. If he doesn't
disappeared.
watch out, his stomach
Gone
will be the
invisible.
least of his worries.
Well, you look like you know your way around here. Maybe you can help me.
Why should I?
Because you got no business being here.
I'm not stupid. You've no business here. You're snooping around in the surgeon's stuff, and God knows what else. It could land you in trouble.
Oh, yeah? How?
Well, for instance, I could take something here. Don't forget, I might be slaving here today, but tomorrow they'll get fed up with me and they'll probably kick me out by morning. And you'll still be here. So it'll be on you. For sure someone saw you coming here.
And you too, no?
Well, there's quite a big difference between you and me. The guards don't pay much attention to me.
I've heard this conversation 5 times so far.
Sometimes it's an advantage.
And sometimes not.
Because you just run out of time and then it's like, go back to your save.
All right. If it's medicine you're after, the surgeon has a store across the corridor. There's all sorts of junk there, but there's one chest where he puts stuff that he hasn't used up. He locks it carefully, but you might get lucky.
And what if
I
there's
can't
something
unlock
interesting
these
for me in
chests because
Then
my
tougher?
skills aren't high enough.
But you can go and have a look at his records. That crackpot writes down everything he does. Maybe he gave someone something that might be of interest to you.
All right. Thanks.
And now get out of my way. Simple maid like me has lots of work to do in this castle.
Journal. I'm going to read it. I'm going to just go straight through it. There's a recipe in there, I believe. I'm going to steal whatever I can. Got a bucket full of semen there. Waiting for the bandage to go. Bandage. I'm waiting for the bells to go off again. See, Kev, thanks for letting me know my mic was muted. I never would have known otherwise. I appreciate it. Very easy lockpick. Now, do I have the herbs required for this? Go back to the book. E to prepare. I don't have all the ingredients. Thistle, nettle, charcoal. Thistle, nettle, charcoal. That looks like thistle and nettle right there. Can't pick this lock. I'm going to save and quit because this is as far as I've gotten. Oh, it's a fucking retarded system. When the game's interesting and not punishing like this, that needing to drink a schnapps to save the game is kind of like, oh yeah, a bit of a risk reward kind of situation. Do I want to waste time making schnapps or buying them, or do I want to just push on? But then in this situation, I don't have any schnapps. I don't have any money. I can't get any schnapps. But I can save and exit. So it's like, well, of course I'm going to save and exit. I would have thought maybe there'd be a key somewhere. I wonder if I can ask her, hey, the so-and-so sent me here. It's the Jitka. You have charcoal.
Ninth bell. Only 3 to go.
I thought only fools act like that. You aren't supposed to touch that.
Read this book. What do we get out of it? Fuck off, failed. It fails because you want it to fail. That's why. The game's like, nah. Can't have you fucking winning. There's a chest there, but I can't get into it. Know what you're talking about, love? This is fucking boring. I don't know why I can't talk to this fella.
The 10th bell. I don't have much time left.
Nobody, no. Can't just jump out the window. Apples. Gajo.
Hey, you! Halt! Halt!
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
I've got it in for you, scum. I know where you were trying to break into. Around here, you have to pay for such foolish ideas.
Don't you know who I am?
Please, look at me. Do I look like a dishonest man? This is all just a misunderstanding.
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this.
And then the next one comes along and like, halt! I know you.
I'm sorry.
No one saw it. Never happened. How about if I go peep this woman's lock? I have the tools, let's go. Do you know how I can get into the maiden?
How I can get up to the chapel?
You can't. Only his lordship and his family go there. And of course, Father Nicodemus. Usually, that is. Only now, Captain Thomas is lying there. He's at death's door. God save him.
I understand. So I got what I needed, and we can get to it. Where's that chest?
It's in the castle cellars. Follow me. My time is precious, seeing as how his lordship will be back any time.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed there. I was told to stay in the courtyard.
Never mind that. You go in with me and you're helping me. Come along. What a day. I burned the rue in the morning, and then the girl told me we're out of venison. I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually, I do know, and it ain't nothing good. And now this. 3 years that lock is broken, and 3 years that good-for-nothing has been promising to fix it. But no. After all, I'm just a stupid cook Fanker, who's always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace. But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning. The lazy bones. Phoy! Here it is, that damn chest. 3 years I've been telling him. God's truth.
We're in.
Thank you kindly, young man. God be with you.
Alright, let's see if we can make this bloody potion.
The 11th toll of the bell. The last before the execution starts.
Excuse me.
I was reading people talking about this and they were like, it's easy, you just bloody sneak around and you don't get caught. It's like, what the fuck game are you playing? Now, I better have the ingredients for... If I don't have the ingredients for this, then I fucking give up. I'm reading a fucking guide. Okay. Back. Brilliant. How the fuck are you meant to get out of this fucking... Ring the bell tolls walk through. Right, yeah. Back at the smithy. Back at the smithy, there was a lump of coal in a red sack, in a red urn by the supplies chest. Why didn't you? What? You know how we put the time limit on you, and you had to like hurry around and I'm gonna get this done, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm just gonna stick to the bloody, I'll do what they tell me and I'll do nothing else, I won't look around or anything. Well, you're supposed to look around there, there's a piece of coal, oh my god, you idiot, you must feel like such a fucking loser. The fuck game. This game fucking sucks. I just won't have time to get back, and it'll be like, start again. Start again. You should have had that bit of coal that was apparently in a fucking sack next to a chest. In here, this urn here. I'm supposed to rob it, apparently. Fuck this game, it's bullshit. I have no idea where I fucking am now. Alright, we are getting that fucking lump of coal that apparently I was supposed to know that I was supposed to have to get. Because everyone puts a lump of coal in an urn. That's, I mean, why wouldn't you put a lump of coal? Not in the fucking bag of coal here. Oh, there's a lockpick there. I could have just fucking walked over and fucking grabbed it.
So I got what I needed, and we can get to it.
It's in.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Never mind.
I'm not waiting for you.
Ninth bell. Only 3 to go.
Yeah, it's like 3 bells to go, and I'm fucking an inch away from fucking getting where I need to be. And it's like, the 10th bell, the 11th bell. Like, they're fucking just bang, bang, bang. Oh, yeah, stupid hunt. All right. Eat. You'll need water, 2 handfuls of thistle. Add the thistles to the cauldron and boil for 2 turns. 2 handfuls of thistle. To the table. 2 handfuls of thistles. Good thing I'm not in a hurry, because it's good to have these slow mechanics. Boil for 2 turns. Add the thistle. Grind the nettle and add it to the cauldron. Boil for 1 turn. Nettle cauldron. Boil it for 1 turn. Grind charcoal and add it to the cauldron.
The 10th bell. I don't have much time left.
The 11th bell.
Excuse me.
Move, you're in my way.
Good day. What do you need?
Sir, about those health problems of yours.
Yes?
I have something to help you.
I have exactly what you need, sir.
You can have 1.
Sir, I'd recommend that you take this digestive potion to settle your stomach. Take it after every meal. And don't forget, a good diet and do not get upset.
All right. Thanks, then.
And now you ought to go and lie down, sir.
Lie down? Me? Ha! Without me, this place would grind to a standstill.
Sir, medicine isn't enough. You also need rest. Otherwise my potion won't have much effect.
Oh, all right then. I'll try it.
And another thing. I don't want to bother you, sir, but I have a question.
Yes? What is it?
I've always wanted to take a look at your chapel. I'm a great admirer of the master who painted the altar there.
Oh, go where you want. I'll inform the guards.
Thank you.
I don't know where to go. Take me to the chapel.
Shouldn't be hanging around here, friend. That's
all right. You caught me. I surrender.
You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people's property. You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything, otherwise we'll deal with your unruliness in the pillory.
How dare you accuse me like that? Like some ordinary peasant. Do you have any idea who I am?
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this. That's taken care of. Off you go now. Get out, surrender, now.
Where's the fucking chapel?
I said surrender.
Haven't you had enough? I'll kill you on the spot if you don't yield.
It's a wonder you're
Having a chance.
I'll hack you up like you did.
I'm a dirty girl. Where's the fucking chapel? Someone fucking tell me where the chapel is. 'Cause the game sure as fuck doesn't tell me where the fucking chapel is. It could be fucking anywhere. Where the fuck is the chapel? Is that it over there? Probably I should just probably go that way. It feels chapel-y. Oh, he just appeared out of nowhere. Trespassing, allegedly.
Careful.
Burgrave, what are you doing here? A ladder. Aha, the stairwell.
The 11th toll of the bell. The last before the execution starts.
On the right, Yannick.
I need to speak to
Pardon me
Thomas.
for disturbing you, miss.
If you want to pray, go somewhere else. The chapel is closed. Unless you're a priest. Which I presume you're not.
No, I'm not. My name is Henry.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister. What is it you want, Henry?
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. He's been lying in a fever for 3 days. And the surgeon is away with Sir Otto. Unless he returns soon, Thomas won't be talking to anyone ever again.
Can I help?
Maybe I could help somehow?
The only one who can help now is the priest. And I don't want to sound gloomy, but all he can do is pray too. Just the same as me.
Where's the physician?
He's with Lord von Berghoff. When Thomas started to get feverish, he left some concoction for him. He was only meant to be gone for a while. But it seems they got stuck somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, the concoction ran out, and we don't have any other physician here.
I think I know what to give to Thomas. I just have to get hold of it.
You do?
But I'll need an apparatus and other stuff.
All those things should be in the surgeon's study in the Crone.
Great.
But no one is allowed there.
I'll figure it out somehow.
Why do you want to help us?
Out of goodness.
Out of Christian charity.
Don't joke with me.
The world needs some goodness. After all, you must have had a good reason for dragging Thomas up all those stairs. Sometimes it pays off to try and get closer to heaven.
Are you trying to tell me that you're a priest?
No, I'm not. But God moves in mysterious ways.
Yes, you're
Then
right.
I have to go back
I don't have
down.
much time, and neither does Thomas.
Go. And thank you.
Do I have the fever tonic? Ah. Fuck's sake, no. No. Please don't. Please don't make me do this again. It's fucking boring. It's fucking boring. That's why I don't want to do it. It takes so fucking long. Can we do something else? Anything else, please? I'm begging you. If I was going to read anyway, it'll be game over, so... Good that they closed the doors behind me, though. That's I wouldn't want it to save me time or anything. Fever tonic. Wine. 3 handfuls of fever few. I feel like I shouldn't even bother. Ryan the elderberry. Boil for 2 turns. When the elderberry leaves, add them to the cauldron. What a fucking shit level.
Everyone to me.
No. No.
No, please.
What have I got? I don't know how far back I am. Alright, I think I have to go see the woman about the lockpicks.
Christ, pardon me.
So I got... Yeah, but...
Never mind.
Unlock Thanker's spice chest. Oh. I have to remember to unlock 2 of them at the same time. How's everything going? Terrible. This is the worst level in the whole game. It's like rogue.
9th bell. Only 3 to go.
It's like a roguelike where you have to basically fail and fail and fail and fail and fail, and then you eventually work out the pattern that you have to do to get everything done before the 12 bells go. Because I did everything I thought I had to do, and then it turned out that, oh nah, you actually didn't do everything you had to do. I thought you had to come up here and brew a potion. Turns out you have to brew 2 potions. Because fuck you, that's why. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Alright. We need water. Add the what? Thistle? 2 handfuls of thistle to the cauldron and boil for 2 turns. So I need a... And everything with this thing is so slow. Boil for 2 turns. Like everything has a set animation that you have to sit there and watch and wait for the animation to complete. Now I have to boil for 2 turns. What's that say? Grind the nettle. Add it to the cauldron and boil for 1 turn. So this entire thing, there's a timer going on, and I have none of my equipment. Add that to the cauldron, boil for 1 turn. Like you think you can tell it to do the next move, but you can't. Like there's a slight, you gotta wait for him to stand back up straight before he can. He can't like lean over one side and stir something while grabbing for another. While grabbing for another ingredient. Grind the charcoal and add it. Decant. Go file. Oh. There's that. Got them. Now need wine. We need to actually go back to the book. See, I didn't know that we were supposed to make this other potion as well. The fever tonic. Alright, wine. His eye.
The 10th bell. I don't have
The
much
bells
time
keep
left.
running out. I'm running out of time. Two fever fuse. 1. 2. Boil for what? 2 turns? Boil for 2 turns. This is like just a fucking ordeal. Grind the elderberry leaves. Add them to the cauldron. Elderberry leaves and add them to the cauldron. Add the ginger. How many gingers? 2 handfuls of ginger. Finally, what's that say? Distill. Finally distill, okay. How do I distill? Put it in the dish, I guess. How do I distill? Distill. Fucking distill. Alright, well I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it in the file and then I'm gonna distill it. Because that seems like the only thing I can do. I got a fever tonic and...
Did I forget to distill that potion?
I didn't distill it! The game didn't let me! Help! How do I distill? Finish the potion by distilling. Finish the potion using a still. Finish the potion by pouring in the mortar and pestle and grinding it. Use to finish gunpowder. I tried to fucking put it into the... Complete the potion. Take the bottle and then choose one of the 3 ways to complete it. You must finish the potion. Pouring the potion. You can distill the potion. To distill is look at the still with a vial in your hand and finish the potion. Isn't that what I did? We'll fucking do it again. Wine. Inventory. I don't even know what it was. Elderberry leaves. Feverfew. Ginger. Feverfew, ginger, elderberry. Isn't that what I have? Add the feverfew. Boil for 2 turns. 3 handfuls of feverfew. This is not fun.
The 11th toll of the bell. The last before the execution starts.
Yeah. Not a lot I can do. All I can do is fucking boil this shit. Two turns of boiling. Grind the elderberry leaves. This should be fucking over. Throw them in. Add the ginger. 2 handfuls of ginger. Straight in. Yeah, file. Oh, now a distill's available. Great. Great. I'm fucking glad it worked this time around. Alright. Now I have to do everything in fucking 3 seconds. Because the bell's going to ring and it's going to be game over.
Good day. What do you need?
Sir, about...
Yes?
I have exactly... Sir, I'd recommend that you take it after...
All right. Thanks, then.
And now you ought to go and lie down, sir. Sir,
Oh, all right.
and another thing.
Yes?
I've always wanted to take a look at your chap.
Oh,
Thank you.
Go, 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 go. Bong, bong, bong. You lose. All that work was for nothing. Nah, wrong one. Sorry. Go, 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 go.
Pardon me for disturbing.
If you want to pray, unless
No, I'm not.
Amadella,
I need to talk.
unless he
I heard that your brother is lying in a fever, so I brought something for him that might help.
Really? I don't know what to say. And I was against dragging Thomas to the chapel. I felt it would only burden him more.
God moves in mysterious ways. We ought to administer it to him quickly.
Yes, of course.
Annabella here.
His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
I think I made it. I think I scraped through. If the bell is in the cutscene, surely we made it. Rectus Dominus. Stop the wedding! I mean, stop the execution!
I urge you all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws, and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those
Is that my tailor?
vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug. The worst of all, a poacher. And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead.
You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify. that we're messengers from Ratoi.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake.
But, sir, the captain...
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this. I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble!
Get your hands off me!
You can't do this!
Open the gates!
It's Captain Otto, Lord Otto von Bergenstow.
My lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just a... It's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble. That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
Hopefully I don't have to do any more bloody apothecary-ing. Andy Holdo.
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
Coat seen better days.
So, you're messengers from Ratai, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
I want to save it. I want to save it and go. I gotta go.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you
Can't say
standing
quit.
up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most.
What's his
Almost
sword
all
doing?
the others were killed.
I hope that's his sword.
Including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
Understandable.
Your Chamberlain's welcome was appropriate enough, considering our appearance, the situation in your domain, and your orders, sir.
Ah. I appreciate your diplomacy, young man. Master Chamberlain Ulrich can sometimes be more hasty and passionate than is healthy. And we are glad you hold no grudge against him. Are we not, Ulrich?
I regret what happened, gentlemen. Please accept my humblest apologies.
Know
Anyway,
the voice.
let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before. either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy.
We'll have a share of the guilt.
We can all point the finger. Your League of Lords, on the other hand, abducted the king. Although I don't doubt your reasons, just as Sir Hanush did.
We certainly had. The main one being that your Wenzel is an irresponsible drunkard and idler who is hurting the Empire by his inactivity. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises
I can't stop laughing at that belt.
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
Betray is a strong word.
Betray is a strong word. We came to you, Sir Otto, because you're the leading voice of the League of Lords. I expect there are also lords among your ranks who are considering how to find a way out of this sticky situation. And for the Kingdom of Bohemia, it would certainly be better if our paths were to join rather than parting.
Your companion speaks like a diplomat, Sir Hans. However, the question is whether it's possible to join fire with water and end up with anything but nasty smoke. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy, so we have common interests too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather a fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
Is that all, sir?
Is that all, sir?
It's no simple task. Knowing Jaromir, if I sent a common messenger, he'd come back with a boot print on his backside. Dealing with the lower nobility can be tricky. They tend to be fixated on their own somewhat fragile status.
Who is he?
Who is this Lord Nebak?
the lord of a smaller house with not much in the way of estates, just a fortress and lands, but he also owns a mill that provides a significant part of his income. His children are grown up. His daughter married well, thanks to Sir Otto. His son is away from the domain, dealing with duties. Sir Otto helped him to acquire an official position. In short, the House of Nebak is more than beholden to Sir Otto for his magnanimous help and support.
Thank you, Ulrich. Nevertheless, I suspect Jaromir will not be keen to charge into battle. But that is of little consequence. He has a few good men who will be useful. That will do us. If he delivers, I will regard his obligation as fulfilled.
If he's unwilling.
What should we do if he's unwilling to heed what we say?
His house has always been loyal to mine, and it has always been more than worth their while. So tell him that I would like it to remain so. I do not expect any great obstacles, but it would be wise to show Sir Jaromir
this dude here
respect by sending him someone of status. He will take his time over being persuaded and then concur, as he always has done.
I'll get to him somehow, sir.
I expect nothing less from you.
Is the route safe?
Is the route safe?
As I said, the fortress is in the wilderness amongst the cliffs. There are many places where outlaws may be hiding, so watch out.
Don't worry, sir. I have Henry here by my side for such situations.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor. A stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. And sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir.
God wills it.
The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your state.
In the stable?
There, your equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount, and therefore he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish.
And lose pebbles.
Gentlemen, follow
Game
me.
saved. Alright, I can quit. Finally. I might be on later on. We'll see how we go. But in the meantime, I gotta skedaddle. Thanks for dropping by. See you, Shake.